Welcome race fans to the first race of the chase. We are here at Chicagoland Speedway in Joliet, Illinois for the running of the Tale of the Turtles 400. The preseason is over and now it's time to get the championship bout underway, and 16 drivers have proved themselves worthy of the challenge. This round consists of 3 races and only the top 8 will advance to the next round by either points or winning to secure a spot. It's time to put everything on the line here at good old Chicago. And the pace car is going to dive down pit road as we're coming off turns 4. 43 cars, all double file, 16 challengers, all trying to lock themselves into the next round. It's time to get the chase for the Sprint Cup underway. Green flags in the air.
Hold on. Coming to the green. Outside. Still up high. Stay low.
Down into turns 1 with the advantage. Ooh, we got a little bit loose off the apron there. That's going to give the advantage to Greg Biffle on the outside. There goes Bobby Labonte making a run on the high side. Ooh, boy, contact with Labonte. He's checked up in front of us. He's a little bit loose. We got on the apron again. Gets us a little loose again. We're going to try to make our way to the inside of Bobby Labonte. Contending for this best lap. Ooh, tap to Jimmy Johnson to bump him out of the way. That forced us down on the apron. We got loose again. That gives a big advantage to Greg Biffle. Here we go, down into turns 3 and 4.
Looking really good, buddy.
There we go, much better entry and exit that time around. We're trying to work our way to the inside of David Reagan. Trying to get our way back up to the front where we know we can run. Here we go to the inside. Oh, gosh. Oh, contact with Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Yep,
Caution is out. And Stenhouse checked up in front of us. Ooh, big stack up. Oh, Michael McDowell's up and over Clint Boyer. The big one happens at Chicagoland.
You want to come in?
Well, if they'd stop checking up in front of me, good grief. And we're staying out. Greg Biffle, Kyle Larson, us, Tony Stewart, David Reagan, Cole Witt, Eric Almirola, Stenhouse Jr., Kyle Busch, and Ryan Blaney round out the top 10. Truex, Labonte, Johnson, Bain, Harvick, Menard, Ty Dillon, Earnhardt Jr., and Clint Boyer, AJ Allmendinger all pitting. Johnson, Labonte, and others only pitting for 2 tires. So pitting early on in this race makes me wonder how things are going to play out towards the end with fuel. Here we go, coming to the line. Green flags back in the air.
Up top, at your door.
Tony Stewart spins the tires. We're trying to make our way, make it 3 wide as we're getting to the inside of Greg Biffle. Aggressive move to move him up the track.
At your door. Car high.
Biffle has the advantage off of 2.
Outside.
We're side by side with Kyle Larson. Can't quite clear it, but here we go to the going down into turns 3 and 4. Going to try to make a run on the high side of Greg Biffle. Crossover, move to the inside.
Got one working the top.
And we are now in the lead. We clear Greg Biffle. And here we're going to show our horsepower going down into turns 1 and 2.
Clear.
And just pull clear of them. Not pulling away too far, though, as Greg Biffle's maintaining. And we're going to lead a lap here at Chicagoland.
All that work's paying off.
Hopefully
awesome
the
lap.
first of many. Kyle Larson and Greg Biffle still battling side by side. As long as they battle like that, that's just going to help us out. But the moment they start getting single file and lining up, they're gonna they may be able to catch up to us. So we just got to make sure we run nice, smooth laps. Don't waste our stuff too early on in the race. And we should be okay. And look at Cole Witt's up there in second now.
Day.
How about that? Cole Witt is trying to be a contender up here at the front. Oh, but Biffle gets back past him. Biffle's probably going to start closing here. Yeah, Biffle starts to pull away from them a little bit. He's right there. Now, Biffle is a challenger, so he's not going to let us get too far. Running that middle lane, trying to get as much speed into these turns as I can. And Gordon's worked his way up into the top 4. Jeff Gordon, another challenger. So we have quite a few challengers up here, all hungry to try to lock themselves in to the next round. And here comes Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart. Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart also challengers. Jeff Gordon moves his way into second. Stewart battling with Yaley and Stenhouse Jr., trying to work his way up to the front. Here comes Ryan Blaney into the picture. Ryan Blaney securing his spot into the chase at Talladega. Here comes Gordon. And here comes Blaney. Blaney to the inside. Gordon had a good run. It looked like he wanted to go low, but Blaney took his line away. Good battle up here between the chasers. Blaney falls back to fourth. Jeff Gordon maintains the second spot,
Come on, man.
but Vickers is up into the mix, trying to spoil the party. Boy, I had to lay out of the gas a little bit there. Got a little bit tight. So this is usually one of my good tracks. I've always genuinely been good here as long as I have a good car. But I've noticed, especially with NASCAR Thunder 2003 going on,
It's not over yet.
if I don't have good equipment, then Chicagoland can be a real challenge. Because it's a slippery track. It's real slippery. That's why I try to run the middle. I don't try to run the bottom as much. I usually try to go towards the middle. Like, the bottom will work for me. I just prefer, like, that middle lane. Because the bottom is really... If you get on the apron, it can really ruin your day. As you saw in the beginning of the race, it was really tough. It's when somebody's on your outside and you're trying to get around them. And you're trying to hug that white line. And I don't think I have at least not at this track, I don't have the necessary car control to not get on the apron. Yeah, see, like right there, if I try to run the bottom, it just I don't feel like I have the car control to not clip the apron just a little bit. When you do that, you just lose so much speed because the car will get sideways, and then you have to really work the controller back and forth to try to not spin out. But yeah, we're usually pretty good here. Like, the fact that we're out in front already does not surprise me one bit. Although, you'll notice, Jeff Gordon, these guys aren't letting me get too far. These chasers up here are not letting me get far, but once we get into lap traffic, that's going to change the game a little bit. Ooh, oh man. Tried to get around the outside of Michael McDowell, but he didn't give us a whole lot of room. That got us up into the wall. Worked our way to the inside of Ty Dillon. He gives us the room on the bottom. Alright, see now lap traffic is in the way, and you can see the gap starting to open up. Depending on the track, man, lap traffic can be both a great help and a great hindrance. We run right along that outside wall.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
People are coming down pit road already. We're starting to get a little bit low on fuel. There's Michael Annette coming off pit road. Tony Stewart's back up into the second spot, followed by Jeff Gordon. Brad Keselowski and Brian Vickers battling side by side. And I thought Brad Keselowski started towards the back, but it seems that he's been able to work his way up, and he's now in the third spot. Jeff Gordon falls back to fourth.
Okay, let's use that clean air. Keep digging.
Most of the chasers started in the top 20. I think it was about 3 of them that did not start in that top 20. But all of the chasers, well, most of the chasers started in the top 20. That's including myself, Greg Biffle, obviously. Ryan Blaney, I believe, started in the top 20. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon. I believe these guys all started in the top 20. And they sure moved their way up there quick. Jimmy Johnson as well. Forgot about him, Jimmy Johnson. But he did pit. I'm not sure why he pitted. The same thing with Dale Earnhardt Jr. I'm not sure why they came down pit road so early, but they just did. And Keselowski's now moved his way up into second. That probably means that Jeff Gordon has came down pit road. But we're going to be coming down pit road shortly.
Keep digging. Nice and smooth. You're way out in front. Use that clean air.
Because we're going to start to lose grip here. And it's just going to become a handful to race once the grip really starts to go away. Like I said, this is a slippery track. There's a little bit better car control there. But, yeah.
What we said, no rookie mistakes out there
See?
today.
Like I said, once the grip starts to go away, forget it. It's like we held the bottom there, but the car just pushed straight up the track. I was like, okay, it's not going to turn, I guess. We should be coming down pit road this time by. Yeah, you hear us get out of the gas. We're going to slow it down. Be careful. This is a very slippery apron. Whoa, we start to spin. Don't spin, don't spin, don't spin. And we're okay.
You need some fuel. I think we should change those tires
we
out.
just barely
okay,
made
let's
it.
get this stuff figured out.
We just barely made it. Like, pit road is really tough. But we're just going to take 4 tires of fuel. We're going to leave everything where it is. We're fast. I don't think there's much we can do about the handling. I just think this is a naturally slippery track, so we just got to be careful.
Okay, we need to be fast here. In and out. Let's go.
And there we go. There is our Tiger Moine Energy paint scheme. Sponsored by Tiger Moine Energy. Still sporting the KAOS clan tag on the sides there and on the back. Yeah, we had to do a special paint scheme for the chase. And it just so happens that I got some artwork from my buddy Liam, also known as the Taco Cheetah. Oh boy, come on, hang on to it, be careful. I just got off the apron as fast as I could. I know I'm supposed to wait to blend, but the apron is just so slippery. I don't want to do something stupid like spin out on pit road or anything. So, or coming off a pit road, which, embarrassingly enough, I have done a few times, so... But yeah, I got the artwork from my buddy Liam, and it's just been, it was awesome. It was awesome. So I really appreciate the support from him and helping me put this paint scheme together. And unfortunately, you don't have the chase colors. You don't have the front splitter yellow or the rear spoiler yellow or the yellow tag up front where your name should be. I do know, I feel like they have done that in the NASCAR Heat 2 video game. I believe they have done that. I mean, it's going to be green because it's Monster Energy, but yeah, I wish they had that. I wish they had that nice little touch. We're trying to work our way to the inside of Kevin Harvick here, who's also a chaser. He's running second right now. Yeah, but it would be nice to see the it would be really nice to see like the yellow, like saying like, okay, yeah, these are chase people. So these are the challengers.
Left side's clear.
Work our way to the outside of Josh Wise. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is currently running third. Can these guys make it on fuel, I wonder? Because they did pit early, and I wonder if this is a strategy.
Keep a good pace. You're doing great.
Well, no, Dale Earnhardt Jr. came back down pit road. Yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is down pit road now, so he couldn't make it on fuel. Which I didn't think so, but the game does have a glitch at sometimes where people will stay out really, really long time. And I feel like if it was one of those people, if it was Jimmy Johnson or Dale Earnhardt Jr. or any of the guys that came down pit road, then you see Harvick just came down pit road.
On the high side.
Yeah, but if it was any one of these guys that came down, so we just passed Junior. If it was any one of them, it had that glitch, we would have been in trouble. Because next week is New Hampshire. So we're going back to Loudon.
Right's all
And the
clear,
following week is Dover.
You're a
So,
lap down.
yeah. Going into the next couple of races is not going to be fun. Ooh, boy, we really overdrove that. That's totally our fault. Yeah, going into the next, if we don't lock ourselves in here,
There's
it
your
could
next
be
victory
really
right there.
interesting.
Far outside you. Right
Not to
side's
say that we
clear.
can't do well at New Hampshire. We have done well there before. But what worries me is Dover. Dover really worries me.
10 to go.
Because that could be the race. If we don't win here, that could be the race that breaks us. So we just have to make sure we do well there. Do well here. Brad Keselowski has not come down pit road yet. So this is probably that glitch I was talking about, because he's at least got a tank and a half on fuel.
9 to go.
And in terms of the rest of the field is what I'm saying. Because I'm about halfway on fuel right now.
Stay on the bottom. High side's clear.
Work our way around Casey Mears. Looking for Brad Keselowski on the map right now. We're catching up to him. He's right there. So
8 to
we
go.
might be able to unlap ourselves, but if he goes the whole way, that's just crazy that they can make that kind of fuel mileage. I know it's a glitch, but it's still kind of insane. Yeah, look how much faster we are.
Stay down. Right's clear.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, look at the speed we just got on him. I think he's popping the clutch in. I think he has to be. There's no way we would have just blown past him like that if he's out there leading. Because when I was battling with the leaders, Greg Biffle, Jeff Gordon, they were hanging tough with me. I wasn't able to just blow past them. Like, I had to work to get around them. And when I did get around them, yes, I could pull away, but only a little bit. And we're pulling away quite a bit from Brad Keselowski right
7
now.
to go.
So I think he's doing the whole fuel conservation, popping the clutch in thing. And this is Michael Annett, who's coming down pit road for a second time. Huh. Interesting. He must have a problem. Unfortunate for Mr. Annett. Ryan Blaney is in third. He's battling side by side with Tony Stewart, but they're over 10 seconds back. Brad Keselowski has not
6
come
to
down
go.
pit road yet. 6 laps to go. This is going to make things very intense. If Brad Keselowski wins this race, he could really shake things
We're
up.
up high.
We're just going to try to open up the gap as much as we can. Trying to be careful here. Oh, man.
5 to go.
5 laps to go. Brad Keselowski is still out front, keeping most of the field 1 lap down. And we're pushing this car as hard as we can to try to make up some time. But Tony Stewart and Denny Hamlin, they're still about 10 seconds back. We're not gaining or losing any.
4 to go.
4 to go. Brad Keselowski is down pit road. Is he coming in for just fuel only, or is he doing 4 tires and fuel? If he's doing fuel only, he might beat us. And he's still there. He has not left pit road as of yet. And it looks like, yes, he did 4 tires and fuel. We are going to pass him for the lead.
Right side's clear.
And we are now out front, so we just have to bring this car home now.
Car 2 back.
Looking at Kevin Harvick, who's trying to make his way
approaching
around.
your rear.
Oh gosh, he slowed up.
1 outside.
Slowed up more than I thought he would,
Watch your rear.
but he does save it.
He's right on you.
Didn't mean to do that to Harvick.
2 to go.
Yeah, Harvick's in the
Nice and
back.
steady. Second place
Harvick was
way
running
back.
second not too long ago. But he's in the back of the field. He was 26 just then. Ryan Blaney is in second, followed by Denny Hamlin and Tony Stewart.
We're on the high side.
A little contact with
Watch your mirror. He's coming up fast.
contact with
bumper.
Kevin Harvick actually cost us a little bit of time. But here we go. White flag
Come on,
in the
take your money,
air.
buddy. This is it.
One more time around. Just have to be absolutely smooth here. And down the backstretch for the final time. And here we come to the line, and we were to punch our ticket to the round of 8.
Very, very impressive run, buddy. We're going to let you buy dinner tonight.
Awesome.
They're loving you for that one, man.
Awesome. And we get to do burnouts
Yeah!
in the Tiger Moine Energy Chase Race car.
Woo! Way to go.
There we go. There we go. Hang on, let me get a good burnout going here. That's right. We've just
So
made
good,
our
man.
way
Great job today.
into the round of 8. We're always good here. We're always good here. I mean, there's just... With a good car, we're always good here. That's just the thing. Like, I knew going into this race that we would be good here. It was just a matter of getting to the front and staying there. And I won't lie, Brad Keselowski had us worried for quite a bit there. If he didn't come down pit road, or if he would have came down for just fuel only, that would have changed the game big time. And here we go into victory lane. Yes. Okay, guys, so here are the race results for the Tale of the Turtles 400 here at Chicagoland Speedway. I know it's a weird name, but it's what we have. We are the race winner. We have punched our ticket into the next round just like we did last year, just like we were kind of expecting to do here. Denny Hamlin comes in second, Ryan Blaney in third, Greg Biffle in fourth. 5th is Tony Stewart, 6th is Kyle Larson, 7th is Kyle Busch, 8th is Casey Kane, 9th is Joey Logano, and rounding out the top 10 is Kurt Busch. And here are the rest of the field where you can pick out your favorite driver. Looking for a particular driver. You probably know who I'm looking for. Jeff Gordon's finish is 18th. I'm actually looking for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Oh boy. Oh, Jr. finishes 31st. That has to hurt. That hurts. That hurts his points standings, but this just may not be one of his good tracks. But yeah, 43rd last place is Michael Annette. How many cars finish on the lead lap? And looks like 24 cars finished on the lead lap. Jimmy Johnson was the last car on the lead lap. Alright guys, so here are the point standings. After the first race of the chase, we have pretty much locked ourselves into round 2, but we are still in the points lead. Greg Biffle is in 2nd, Ryan Blaney in 3rd, Kyle Busch in 4th, 5th is Denny Hamlin, 6th is Tony Stewart, 7th is Matt Kenseth, and rounding out the next round, the round of 8, as of right now, is Kurt Busch. Let's check out the rest of the chasers. Yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr. fell all the way back to 16th. That's not good. That's not good. After the second half of the season he's been having, he needs to kick it into gear. But he still has 2 races to do that in. It is quite possible. I do not count him out. Kevin Harvick has also fallen back. And who else is back here? Brad Keselowski. He made a gamble. Didn't work out for him. Martin Truex Jr. is back here, and also Jeff Gordon. These guys are all out of the chase, out of the round of 8, as of right now. But like I said, there's still 2 more races. There is still plenty of time to get that done. So yeah, guys, won't lie, I went in real cocky. I went in real cocky to this race. I knew that we could win here. I've always been very, if I have a good car, it's hard to beat me at Chicagoland. It's just been one of those tracks. It's just been even, you know, there's tracks like Atlanta where I'm good if I have a bad car or a good car. So so like there's tracks like that I know, like, yeah, that's my track. Atlanta's my baby. However, Chicagoland, if I have to have a good car. If I don't have a good car, I'm kind of I'm all right. But if I have a good car, forget it, man. It's just like I went in cocky. I was leading practice. I was pole and qualifying. If I hadn't made the mistake that I made on the first lap of getting on the apron at the wrong spot, because you can get on the apron. If you get on it at the wrong spot, it'll get you sideways real quick, and you gotta try to gather it back up. And I lost some spots because of that, and you know that's fine. You know, we wound up getting them back, but. It had to be real aggressive, and the other thing is, like, I'm not lifting anymore. You guys see, like, I'm not. It's time to go. It's go time. You know, it's all or nothing at this point. So it's like, you know, get behind me or get out of my way. So, but yeah, it was a good race. It was a good race. I may decide to do a last to first challenge next time I come here. So like it's a little bit more of a challenge and stuff like that, so make it more, you know, just to give it that little bit more to go off of. So yeah, I'm thinking I might do a last first challenge next time I come here. But next race is going to be at Loudon, so yeah, probably a good thing we got probably a good thing that we have a win in our bank right now, so we can go to the next round, because Loudon is going to be pretty brutal, if I might say so myself. There's good racing there at times. It's just madness. Like the spotter is going nonstop, and it's just watch the last race at Loudon, and you'll see what we're talking about. Just watch anybody race at New Hampshire. It's madness there. It's absolute madness. Sometimes it's really fun though. It's like it borders on that, like, okay, this is too much, but it's like, or like it's just enough, but it's right there. It's right teetering on that edge. So yeah, so we'll see what we can do there. Maybe pull out another good finish there. We don't know. Hopefully we can. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to McBlam Racing on McBlam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little enjoyment to your day every day. If you enjoy these races, I do them every weekend following the NASCAR season. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you at New Hampshire.